guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today's video is going to be a iPhone decluttering and organization video, as well as a iOS 14 customization. Basically, I'm just going to kind of declutter and organize my iPhone because right now it's looking like a hot mess. So we're going to make it look a little bit cleaner and minimalistic. And I'm also going to change the color scheme of the widgets and my home screen and the pictures and everything with the iOS 14 update. Obviously this has been out for a while now. If you didn't know, I had done a video on the iOS 14 customization with the home screen a while back ago. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the cards up here. You guys can go check that out. So we're basically just going to revamp my phone and make it look a lot cuter. And I've had this background on my home screen for a long time now, so I kind of just want to change it up. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get into making my phone a lot cuter. Alright, first things first, you're obviously going to want to make sure that your iPhone is currently up to date. Mine is up to date. I just did the newest update. So the iOS 14.5.1 is the newest update. So iOS 14 has now been out for a while. And then the second thing that I normally do when I want to get inspo is I always go to Pinterest. Pinterest is definitely a huge inspiration. You guys can follow me on my Pinterest. I'll link it right here. I have a lot of boards on here. I have a iOS customization board. This is where I get a lot of my ideas for my app icons, for my home screen. This is kind of the color scheme I want to go with, is like green, blue, maybe a little bit of pink. This is kind of the color scheme that I really like. I hope my camera is picking this up well. But obviously you can see I have this board full of iOS 14 customization apps and pictures, inspiration. So what I do is I click on the picture that I want, and if you hit these three buttons at the top and click download image, it's going to download it to your iPhone. And I already did that previously before this video just to save time. But these are all the pictures that I saved from Pinterest. I have some tulips because I really want to add that to my home screen. In case you didn't know, tulips are my favorite flower. I have some iced coffee because can't live without iced coffee. It's a must. And then I have some screensavers that I might want to make as my home screen background. So I have all these saved from Pinterest. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is declutter my iPhone and kind of organize it a little bit. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to mess with the apps. A lot of these I don't use like on a day-to-day basis. The two main folders that I use are social media and essentials, obviously, which is why they're on my home screen, but we're going to make it look a lot cleaner. So I'm going to speed this process up just a little bit. This is kind of self-explanatory. I'm just going to be moving apps around, so I'm going to speed up this process a little bit. Alright, so if you didn't know, if you hold on an app, instead of deleting the whole app, if you click edit home screen and then click on the app that you want to remove from your home screen, instead of deleting the app, you can just hit remove from home screen, hit done, and if you slide over, it's going to be in your app library right over here. So if I click health and fitness, you can see the GoodRx app is right there. So instead of deleting it off my phone, I just remove it from my home screen in case you guys didn't know that. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is mess around with these widgets. In order to do that, you have to download the app called Widgetsmith, which is this app right here. And I'm going to change these pictures around because they have been like this for a long time. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Alright, so I kind of have my home screen a little bit more the way I want it to look. So the background is more of like a mint green color. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but we're just gonna roll with it. So now I'm going to make some of my app icons look a lot cuter and more aesthetically pleasing looking. So in order to do that, we have to go to the shortcut app and we're going to hit this plus button up here. Add action. We're going to do scripting, open app, and we're going to choose the app that we want. So I'm going to start with Instagram first because this is my most used social media app that I use. And we're going to name it Instagram. And I am going to change the picture. Choose photo. So now I'm just going to do this for every single app that I'm wanting to basically make and keep on my home screen that looks a little bit cuter. So I'm just going to do it for the apps that I want. Feel free to do it for every app or whatever you want. I'm only going to do my most frequently used apps. Okay, so as you can see, here are all the shortcuts that I just created. I'm going to actually move them on to the screen.
Maybe I'm overreacting to this whole thing. Being too dramatic, overthinking. getting myself worked up over nothing. But baby, you said it's over, but cry on my shoulder. And it mattered, but I'm still thinking of you. On the car ride home, staring at my phone. Still invested, but I know you said we fell out of love, boy, that's just how it goes. It's hard to move on when you want my clothes.
Alright, so I'm kind of like wishy-washy on what I'm doing with my home screen, just because the more I play around with it, the more I figure out what I like and what I don't like. So I just added a medium number 1 widget, and I found this picture off of Pinterest. So I'm going to add that to my home screen. So if you hold on the home screen, you're going to see this plus button. You're going to scroll down to Widgetsmith right here, click on that, and then scroll to medium, add widget, and then medium number 1. And there it is. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. My phone looks so much better, so much more organized, and it just looks really like pleasing to look at. I love the colors. It's really springy and bright, but it's also like simplistic, if that makes sense. I hope this inspires you to maybe change your iPhone a little bit and customize it. I was definitely due for it. I feel like my phone was just getting boring after a while, so I decided to revamp it. Hope this inspires you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Yeah.